And to wrap things up for the podcast, man, we had NFL playoffs, and your Eagles didn't do so good.
We always knew that. Like, we were just there for fun. What are you talking about? We
Kinda
knew
like
what was going to happen.
Kind of like the Steelers.
We knew what was going to happen. So, wild card, super wild card, Saturday, Sunday, Monday happened in the NFL thanks to the 18-week season. Now there's an extra couple teams in there that don't deserve it to be there. Honestly, the playoffs expanded, but it's not like it mattered. Like, these teams that squeaked in sucked ass and got destroyed.
Yeah, so we had Saturday. We started off with the Raiders against the Bengals. The Raiders kind of ended hot a little bit. Nobody expected this team to do what they did, Tony. They, after the season they had.
Yeah.
They had to fire their coach because of racist comments or homophobic emails from like 10 years ago. Then their star wide receiver.
It almost sounded like you defended him with that statement.
No, it was from 10 years ago. And
You
then
sound like you doubled down.
and then their star wide receiver decides to drive under the influence like 160 miles an hour in the Vegas street.
He's a murderer.
And killed someone. And then your star tight end gets injured for most of the season, and you still have Derek Carr and Hunter Renfrow carrying their team to a playoff match. That's impressive. And they had a chance this game. It went to the last play of the game. You couldn't watch almost the ending of this game because you were narrating, but it came down to the last pass by Derek Carr with seconds left in the end zone, and he got picked, and that's how the game ended. Bengals and Joe Burrow advanced to the divisional round, and they're looking really, really good.
This guy should keep his job. If he doesn't keep his job in Vegas, I don't know what the Raiders are doing. He at least deserves it. But the Derek Carr fantasy is finally over.
Yeah.
2 of the top 5 quarterbacks are now out. Just very interesting. But yeah, it was a really good game. The Bengals move forward, and now they're going to go ahead and have a challenge with
the Bengals. They're going to end up playing the Titans, who were they had the bye week this week, the number 1 seed in the AFC. The other Saturday game was the Bills against the Patriots. A lot of people thought the Patriots had a chance.
I kind of did.
I've been a believer in the Bills since Josh Allen started rising to the star level that he is. He's X Factor level for Madden. This guy's a monster. He proved it in this game. Everyone's thought that Bill Belichick would outcoach the Bills. Didn't happen. Paliza. They lost by what? 30 points? 47 to 17.
No. 17 is a little too kind for what ended up happening in that game. The Bills absolutely dominated. They played the perfect game. They didn't punt. They scored on every single drive, a touchdown. They didn't kick a field goal. It was amazing offensive prowess against the top 5 defense in the New England Patriots. New big dogs in that division, and it shows. So good job on the Buffalo Bills. They move forward, and they will be facing the Chiefs in the next round. Moving over to the Eagles and the Buccaneers. I mean, you kind of knew.
You kind of saw Jalen Hurts.
Like,
what a lot of people thought was saying that happened to Joe Burrow happened to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
First time in the playoffs with this team against Tom Brady and the Bucs, really didn't stand a chance. It showed them the whole game. The Bucs ended up destroying the Eagles 31-15.
The Bucs, again, Super Bowl contenders. They do lose Godwin. They do lose Antonio Brown, but they still have good weapons. They have Mike Evans. People forget they have running back Giovanni Bernard. Gronk on there. Cameron Brate, another good tight end. Scotty Miller turned it on last year. He didn't do much in this game, but, I mean, the Eagles are the Eagles. The Eagles are going to Eagles. It's the NFC East. What you going to do? The Buccaneers move forward in that, and they're now going to go ahead and face those Rams, the 49ers, and the Cowboys.
This was probably the closest game there was.
Yeah.
Controversy.
Biggest disappointment in the Dallas Cowboys.
You had a ref tackling Dak Prescott at the end?
Nah.
I think the Cowboys and the fans are just crybabies at this point. They always do that.
You're supposed to hand the ball to the referee, not the center.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
It's the rule. The 49ers ended up with this upset. That's not really an upset, but it was because the Cowboys were favorite. But now the 49ers are on to face Aaron Rodgers into what looks like a classic match. The San Francisco 49ers against the Green Bay Packers.
The Cowboys suck. Jimmy Garoppolo has more playoff victories than the Cowboys have since the 2000s.
Colin Kaepernick has more playoffs wins than the Cowboys, and Colin Kaepernick hasn't been in the league since 2016.
Hey, but Colin Kaepernick knows what it's like to make it to a Super Bowl.
Yes, he does.
Maybe the Cowboys should just take a knee as a whole.
I mean,
just
they're
kick you out of
just
the
disappointing their
NFL.
fans either way. So
Steelers, Chiefs.
we them boys. This is our year, huh, Cowboy fans?
Hey, Scooter. Chiefs, Steelers. The game that we saw 2-3 weeks ago happened again 2-3 weeks later.
Big Ben said it himself. I mean, we stand no chance against this team. They're probably arguably the best team in the NFL. This is quoting Big Ben, by
Patrick
the way.
Mahomes throwing 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. You have a really, really strong
Travis Kelce
team.
threw a pass.
He did throw a pass. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, they're just having fun with it. The
Oh, yeah.
Steelers, again, had absolutely no business in the playoffs. They do
Yeah,
get
no.
destroyed by the Kansas City Chiefs,
As everyone
42-21.
saw that coming.
They move forward. And then Monday Night Football, Monday Night Manning.
That shit was terrible.
What? Peyton Manning not being able to listen? I can't hear shit.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, man. But, yeah, the Rams came into this game and absolutely shut down Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray is,
Kyler Murray.
I mean, he's putting doubt into his fans, right? He hasn't been performing well towards the end of the season, and he got completely shut down. He had a terrible pass that he was about to get sacked in the end zone and lofts it and then throws a pick six. Defense was outstanding for the Rams. Odell Beckham threw for 1 pass for 40 yards to Cam Akers. Cam Akers had himself a game, man.
Hey, wait. Didn't he tear his Achilles?
In July.
How?
He tore his Achilles
How?
in July,
How
and
is he
he is
back?
back playing.
How?
He's young. He's what, 22, 23?
How?
Hey, man.
Bato.
That's
not,
amazing.
That's not supposed to happen. Like, I need
It's
somebody
crazy.
to
It's crazy.
test them,
Yeah.
bro. Like, that's
no.
just wild. I don't
No.
know.
Come on.
But yeah, so this leaves down to the divisional rounds. You have the Bengals versus the Titans on Saturday. 2 Saturday games, 2 Sunday games, 8 teams left. Bengals, Titans, Joe Burrow, and that stable of wide receivers.
There's
Tyler Boyd,
Still
Chris
no
Chase.
news if Derrick Henry's going to play this game.
Still no news. I mean, if he's able to play, you unleash him. But again, what is he going to be able to do? He hasn't been playing that much. You let him go wild. Is it going to give you what you want?
Tony,
Bengals are strong.
I think Joe Burrow gets to the AFC Championship game for the first time in his career. First time of many.
I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals won for the first time in 20 years a playoff game.
31 years.
31 years. So, can they make it 2 in a row? It tends to happen when things like that get broken.
Yeah.
They'll win 2. Will they make it to the Super Bowl? That maybe
who
not.
knows?
But who are you taking in that? You taking the Bengals?
I'm taking the Bengals.
I'll take the Bengals on that one too.
Nice.
49ers, Packers, a classic looking match. Good little throwback. You have the 49ers and the Packers at Lambeau Field in -1 to 1 degree weather.
The thing about the 49ers, it's all about their run game. They're not going to rely on Jimmy G. Deebo Samuel's even one of their running backs at this point. I think the Packers have a better run defense than the Cowboys do. I'm going to go with the Packers in this one. I think Aaron Rodgers' experience, he's just going to pop off.
It might pop off. Just because it's 1 degree doesn't mean there's going to be snow and a blizzard. It might be clear skies. Jimmy Garoppolo has torn ligaments in his hand too, so
It's going to be a lot of
throw
running.
Trey Lance in there maybe
Maybe.
for a player too. Who knows? I say the Packers in that one too. You have rematch of regular season.
Yeah, the Rams against the Bucks. Rams absolutely dominated the Buccaneers during the regular season. Again, if Matthew Stafford can play the way he played against the Cardinals, then this game should be a win, and the Rams should be heading to another NFC Championship game. Again, it is Tom Brady, and in playoffs, Tom Brady with the top 10 defense, the number says it all. He has over 80% wins in playoffs with the top 10 defense. So this is probably the most exciting game in the divisional round.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, I don't know. Bills, Chiefs.
Can the Buccaneers beat your Rams?
They can. They
Will
can,
they?
but they won't. I think our defense is too strong. I think Donald and Von Miller are going to be putting a lot of pressure on Tom Brady. And I think Jalen Ramsey being able to lock down Mike Evans is going to play a big part. Like, all you got to do is stop Mike Evans now.
Yeah, at this point. I'm also going to
No
take the
Leonard
Rams, which is
Fournette
the
either.
green in this one.
So I'm taking the Rams. Who are you taking?
I'll take the Rams too. Like, it's a depleted Buccaneers team. The Rams are going to turn it on. Bills, Chiefs.
Okay, my bad. This is the game that everyone wants to watch.
These are really good games. Maybe the Bengals one, meh. But
They're pretty even games. I can see either one taking them. I got the Bills. You know my boy Josh Allen's going to turn up. I'm a big Josh Allen fan. I think he's gonna end up proving that the Bills are for reals this time. They're gonna head into their first NFC Championship game, and he's not gonna choke this time. He won't. What do you think?
I think you're watching the NFL on CBS, brought to you in part by Meineke. Do you need overpriced mechanics? Meineke's the guy for you. And by
Heineke.
Heineke. Are you Tyler Heineke? Do you need a job after? Did Chiva mean to say Heineken? Probably.
Heineken.
Sponsored by Heineken.
I'm allergic to that beer.
Are you really?
I am. I'm allergic to that beer.
That's wild.
I know.
And by what else?
Oh, we're sponsored by.
Oh, it's too late. The song changed.
Oh.
Bills Chiefs going to be an offensive showdown.
Vaquero.
I hope there's not going to be any sort of defense played in this game. I need it to be a 55-54 match.
Another 100-point game?
I'm down. First
down for that.
100-point playoff game.
What do you have?
The Chiefs.
I got the Bills.
I think that's the only one that we disagree on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with that.
If the 49ers win and the Rams win, the Rams get a home NFC Championship game.
Are you going?
Yeah, $1,000 a ticket. Hell no, I'm not going. I'll watch it at home. But if they do that, if that happens, they would have an NFC Championship home game, and then they win that, they have a home Super Bowl game.
We got rejected by the NFL for press passes, so
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
like we can make it to the Super Bowl.
Bummer. I mean, it's not
oh,
like Liga
well.
MX where they love us.
Or San Diego Loyal. Or San Diego Soccers.
San Diego
shoutouts.
Wave, potentially.
I don't know. If we ever get an email back, maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah. So that's what we have for the NFL.